welcome back. And yes, guys, we are back with part two to the video that got people lashed at me for just leaving them in suspense. Instagram, like my app, and they're like, "Mal, where is part two?" But we're here, guys. Before I start, I just want to say thank you to people that have actually showed me support and subscribed. Even my mama be here. My mama be here, guys. And guys who are new and who are just watching, please do like and subscribe to my channel, because there will be so much to learn from here. You will learn whatever you want. Can give you a whole world. I'm joking. Can't get into the story because this story is based on my high school experience, and most people know about this story because I'm basically experiencing it with my friend, but that's for you guys to literally know the first part in part one. So this is what happened, right, guys? Mind you, this person was already known at my school because he used to go to the boys' side, not usually the female side. So he would mostly be around and stuff like that, stealing things, but nobody would ever catch this guy. So I stood up, right? And moment I stood up, I literally just saw someone crawling out and reaching for my leg. And mind you, it didn't really occur to me first that it was actually a thief or something like that. Honestly, at this point, I really thought it was just a prank. It was a prank. It was the guy just ended up getting into the hostel or some sort, and just pulling up a prank or something, because it was just so rare. And this time we had actually moved to the new hostel, so it was kind of near the fence, and my friend's room was kind of closer to the fence. So we're chilling and everything. So I look at the bed and this guy reaches out for my leg. Honestly, at this point, that moment when you just can't scream, it's just here, it's literally just here, and I'm just there looking so puzzled, and I can't scream because honestly I just can't believe this is actually happening. I can't believe this man who I don't even recognize under the bed. He looks literally buff, and maybe I would say he's probably around 26 or 26 or 7 at this point. 6, 7, 25. These ages just roughly there. And guys, it was such a traumatic experience. I literally blocked it from my memory. So now my friend is literally by the bed on the corner, right? Let's call her, I don't want to say any of her names, so let's call her Kate, right? So Kate is literally by the corner, and Kate is asking me Mal, what's happening? At this point, I'm still in shock. I'm honestly just trying to process. And 2, I don't remember if the door was open or was closed. I don't remember. But mind you, before, right, fast forward before, my friend had already checked under the bed for her sock. Though he wasn't there. He literally wasn't there before. So, and mind you, we can see anyone coming in from the room or coming out at this point. And even when you get inside the room, you can actually see what's under the bed. But we both didn't see him. Yo. So she's screaming at this point because I don't know if she's saying if it's a snake or whatever it is. I literally just can't process. I'm just look, man, I need to get out. I need to get out of the situation. I think the door was locked or something. I think it was closed. So I'm okay, fine. I go into protective mode now. I'm obviously I can't this guy is literally gonna do something to us at this point. He's legit gonna do something to us. If I don't open that door or something, whatever it is. Guys, I'm sorry, Kate. I'm really sorry.
Be a deadly day. It's gonna be either both of us gonna die on the line.
But I didn't even say anything to her. Like I literally didn't. I think I was kind of like, dude, if I say to her, like she's gonna be paranoid. She's gonna be, I don't know. I was like, okay, fine. Let me just go flipping open the door. So I rushed and I opened the door. My first instinct was just like, fine, let me just scream. Thief, right? This story is literally like the boy who called wolf and nobody really responded. If you guys have been in a boarding school, you would know that girls, we like to scream in the corridor, we like to dance, we like to make music, we like to just overreact. Stop that stuff, guys, because one day the wolf is gonna come just like it came to our room, and nobody responded. At this point, I literally said, "Babe, I haven't spoken Vernac, guys." I was literally like screaming Jijewa and whatever, like mention it. Mind you, I'm still holding this door. Nobody did. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just going to, my friend's room was the opposite, so I tried to like bang on their door and tell them, guys, thief, thief. They're just looking at me like, what? They also can't process it as well. Like they're just like, what's happening? Like, is she just acting, or she guys? So I'm like, fine, I'm going to go with one of the pastors. Mind you, because I've left my friends at the room. One month for himself, one month for himself. I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. But guys, you know, it's just that moment when you don't even think, like you're just not really thinking. So I call some other girl and I said, like, guys, it's a thief, it's a thief. My other friend is literally in her head, she's just like looking at me like, what? And I'm just like, yo. So I look back, because mind you, I know that I've left my friend. Like that was a good thing. Like I knew that I left my friend. So now I'm going back now to the place, and mind you, his name was called Uncle Jew. So Uncle Jew decides, oh yeah, I forgot, guys. Uncle Jew took my phone. I don't remember how he took my phone. I think I just blocked it out. I don't remember either. I just gave it to him because I was scared that if I don't give him what he wants, then he thinks. I don't really remember. Like I really don't know how he got my phone. I don't know if I dropped it. I don't know what happened. At this point, I'm just like, my head is just all over the place, and I can't believe that's happening to me. I go now near my friends to the door now. He leaves, but he's running. He literally blurred, guys. This guy blurred. Like, you know, there was a bathrooms, and then there was like outside exit. In those two hallway thingies, I did not see him either enter any of them. He just seemed to blur. Like he just blurred. I don't know if it's just my mind messing with me, or I actually just saw this guy blurred just out of nowhere. And I was like, I'm just in shock. Mind you, now I go, my friend is there, and she runs also to the room that I was in before, where I went, where no, they never really took action. She runs there, and they're just also shocked. Kate starts crying. I'm not crying at this point because, like, I don't know why I didn't cry. Like at the first instinct, like I didn't cry. But it took me, like, after everybody gathered into the room, after everybody was talking about it, after everybody was trying to say, like, where this and that. Mind you, he did not come through the windows because they were closed and were literally by the windows. Like, it didn't make sense how he came into that room. And I'm just there like, whoa. I think it took me like an hour until I started crying. I think it was just the traumatic experience. My friend was already crying already, but like, because she was in shock. For me, I don't know what was going on with my emotions. I don't know what. My head just wasn't normal. Until only later, I realized that I don't have a phone. Like, I don't have a phone. And I remember my friend also tried to call him, and he was like, yeah, you can find me, like I'm here, like just whenever you're ready to find me, come. That's how scary this guy was. His name was Uncle Jew. He would come on every single Friday after prep. Every Friday. Every Friday he was stealing gadgets. He didn't care. He literally didn't care.
A lot of people will be scared here.
So I met Uncle Jew again. So I met this thief the second time. Guy, that's how scary it is. Like, dude, I actually met this guy twice in my whole high school experience. And the second time was when I was with, no, I was at the, we had moved, right, from the new hostels to the old hostels. Cool. Stayed there and everything. Oh yeah, and mind you, this whole Uncle Joe under the bed literally made me look under the bed every single time, guys. It took me like about 6 months to have courage that there is nobody under the bed. No matter how small the bed is, I am literally looking under the bed. Maybe I would forget here and there, like after a month, but I'll still like look under the bed, because like you just never know what comes out of it. Guys, when kids are saying that monsters under the bed, so yeah, so I'm literally going outside. So I'm on a phone call with my dad. And I don't know what I was saying, but I remember it was the weekend, it was on Friday. So I went outside the hostel because I'm just talking to my dad. I don't know what issues we're talking, but what I was talking to my dad. So I was talking to him. I could see like a figure, like from far. Guys, it's literally the worst. I could see a figure. And at this point, I cut the call. My dad cut the call. Noticed that maybe he might have seen him or something like that. So he waved at me. He did this, right? And I just took my scared self. I pulled it together and I'm like, be smart. You smart. You're not gonna like wave back. Go back into the hostels and act as if like we never saw him. I literally did that, guys. I literally acted and I'm still on the phone. Like the phone was here. And I wasn't like talking to my dad or anything. I was just pretending so that in case like I must like run back, like walk back to the hostel and tell them that like, look guys, Uncle Joe is back. I even remember that once I went to the hostels and told my friends, they freaked out. Like they were already packing their stuff and putting them together, like trying to see that he doesn't steal nothing. In just the next 3 or 5 minutes after I told my friends that he's here, my friend literally ran into the hostels and she screamed like, guys, I saw Uncle Joe. He literally was there. I'm like, yup, that's Uncle Joe. Guys, honestly, that guy literally traumatized my life. I don't wish it upon anyone. What me and my friend went through was the most scariest thing ever. Having literally like a thief under the bed. Why did you just but under the bed? Literally. I probably was like 15 or like 16 years old. So you understand how much like why I actually blocked that from my head. It's only until somebody like reminds me of it that I would be like, I would remember it and stuff. But it's actually scary to actually talk about it because I don't know if anyone has ever experienced this thing. I don't wish it upon anybody, but that was scary, guys. That was scary. I actually had like a thief under the bed. No.